Our world always amazes us with its beauty and mysteries. Although it sometimes seems that every corner has been completely discovered and explored, the truth is that there are still practically unexplored territories. In this video, I invite you to delve into some of the most unknown and remote places on our planet, where nature remains enigmatic and the adventure is just beginning. Number 1. Caral. Caral, in Peru, is one of the oldest archaeological sites in America. It is located in the Supe Valley, about 200 kilometers north of Lima. This archaeological complex, discovered in 1948, is known for its antiquity, dating back to approximately 2600 BC, making it one of the oldest civilizations in the Americas and the world. Caral was the capital of the Caral Supe civilization, a pre-ceramic culture that preceded the better-known civilizations of Mesoamerica and South America. The site of Caral comprises a series of step pyramids, circular plazas, amphitheaters and dwellings that show advanced urban planning and complex social organization. Among its most notable features are the Great Pyramid, which is the most imposing structure at the site, as well as its complex system of plazas and ceremonial spaces. Findings at Caral have revealed a sophisticated society with an economy based on irrigated agriculture, as well as elaborate religious and cultural practices. This archaeological site is not only important for its age and structural complexity, but also for what it reveals about the origins and early development of civilizations in the Americas, challenging previous conceptions about the chronology and cultural capacity of the first inhabitants of the American continent. Number 2. Son Doong Cave, Vietnam. Son Doong Cave, in Vietnam, is considered one of the most impressive places in Southeast Asia. Discovered in 1991 by a local farmer during a storm, the cave remained hidden due to its remote and difficult-to-access location. In 2009, British cavers rediscovered the entrance, revealing an astonishing underground world. Son Doong is the largest cave in the world, 150 meters deep and 9,000 meters long. Scientists have explored 6,000 meters and discovered a unique diversity of flora and fauna, including bears, parrots, bats, butterflies and more than 70 species of amphibians and reptiles. The cave is a beautiful world that was hidden for a long time. Number 3. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia, in the heart of central Anatolia, is famous for its lunar landscapes and unique rock formations. Valleys covered in eroded rock cones, known as fairy chimneys, create a surreal setting that seems straight out of a fantasy tale. In addition to its natural beauty, Cappadocia is known for its ancient underground cities and rock-cut cave churches. A video that captures the magic and mystery of Cappadocia can inspire awe and admiration for human creativity and the beauty of nature. Number 4. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Did you know that there is an extremely hot and unique place on Earth called the Danakil Depression? It is located in the desert of the same name in Ethiopia. The region has amazing landscapes, with salt deposits, sulfur geysers, and a lava lake and a volcano. It is recognized as the hottest and lowest place in the world, located 125 meters below sea level. Despite the difficult conditions, scientists have made important discoveries here. Although Danakil looks like a hellish place, it is popular with tourists, and around the depression there are settlements where people live. Number 5. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, United States. Antelope Canyon is a natural wonder located in Navajo Land in Arizona. Known for its narrow passages carved by water erosion over millennia, this canyon offers a unique visual experience. The sun's rays create fascinating plays of light and shadow on its sandstone rock walls, which vary in colors from orange tones to deep purples. Exploring this labyrinth of passages, one finds oneself immersed in a surreal world of shapes and textures. Capturing the intrinsic beauty of Antelope Canyon on video is a rewarding challenge, as each angle reveals a new perspective of this natural wonder. Number 6. Sacsayhuaman, on the northern outskirts of Cusco, Peru, is a massive complex rising to an altitude of 3,701 meters. Built in the 15th century under the leadership of the Sapa Inca Pachacutec and his successors, Sacsayhuaman's architectural achievements continue to raise questions about the capabilities of prehistoric civilizations. The structure is famous for its colossal dry stone walls composed of enormous blocks cut so precisely that they fit together perfectly without the need for mortar. The precision is such that not even a piece of paper can slip between many of the stones. This technique not only highlights the Incas' advanced understanding of masonry, but also their ability to manipulate large stones to withstand the seismic activity that frequently shakes the region. The largest stone is estimated to weigh almost 200 tons, and the question remains: how are they transported and carved with such precision using the limited technology available in that period? The fortress's strategic location on a steep hill offers a commanding view of the Cusco Valley, suggesting its use as a military stronghold. However, the complexity and elegance of the stonework suggest that it also had a significant ceremonial role. The extensive plaza and large terraces with zigzag walls that imitate the teeth of a puma, along with the site's alignment with celestial events, show its spiritual importance to the Incas. The construction of Sacsayhuaman is notable considering that Inca builders primarily used bronze or stone tools. The Incas shaped the enormous stones with such precision that the walls have withstood centuries of natural disasters. Modern experiments, such as those at Denizli, have attempted to replicate the precision of the Inca masons, but achieving the accuracy of the stone joints remains difficult, increasing the mystery of their construction methods. Over the centuries, Sacsayhuaman has suffered looting and destruction, especially during the Spanish conquest, when many stones were reused to build the colonial city of Cusco. Today, only the largest stones remain, too heavy to be moved, allowing us to imagine the original grandeur of Sacsayhuaman. In the modern era, Sacsayhuaman has become a symbol of cultural pride. It is the setting for Inti Raymi, the Inca Winter Solstice Festival, which attracts thousands of tourists and locals who come to see Inca tradition and pay homage to the engineering of their ancestors. Number 7. The Gate of Hell, Karakum Desert, Turkmenistan. Deep in the vast, arid landscape of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies an astonishing sight that seems straight out of the pages of a fantasy storybook. This fascinating spectacle, known as the Colossal Fiery Crater, has captured the imagination of all those who have had the privilege of viewing it. However, despite its fiery appearance, this is no volcanic wonder. Instead, it is a remarkable natural phenomenon born from a vast underground deposit of natural gas that has been burning tirelessly for decades, earning the nickname Hell's Gate due to its otherworldly nature. This unusual place has a mysterious origin. In 1971, Soviet geologists were searching for oil in the desert and accidentally punctured a pocket of flammable gas, creating a 60 by 35 meter hole. To prevent the methane from being released, they decided to light it, but the fire never went out. The original purpose of the drilling has given rise to much speculation, from being considered a gateway to hell to a chemical weapons testing site. Despite the uncertainties, it has become a tourist attraction that receives thousands of visitors. Number 8. Palenque. Palenque, in Mexico, is a prominent archaeological site of the Mayan civilization, located in the state of Chiapas. It is famous for its impressive structures and its historical and cultural importance. Founded around the 3rd century AD, Palenque reached its peak between the 7th and 9th centuries AD, being one of the most important urban centers in the Mayan region. The site of Palenque is characterized by its magnificent temples, palaces, and pyramids built with distinctive architecture that combines elaborate reliefs, carved columns, and advanced drainage systems. Among its most emblematic structures is the Temple of Inscriptions, which houses the tomb of King Pakal, one of the richest royal tombs discovered in Mesoamerica. In addition to its monumental architecture, Palenque is known for its hieroglyphic inscriptions that provide valuable information about the history, politics, and religious beliefs of the ancient Maya. These inscriptions have allowed archaeologists and epigraphers to unravel details about the rulers, their conquests, and their ritual ceremonies. Palenque continues to be the subject of study and research, continually revealing new findings that enrich our understanding of the Mayan civilization. Its architectural beauty and cultural legacy make it one of the most fascinating archaeological destinations in Mexico and the world. Number 9. Larangar Buddhist Academy. Larangar Buddhist Academy, dedicated to Buddhist teachings in China, was established in 1980 and eventually became the largest Buddhist university in the world. It houses approximately 40,000 monks and nuns who study Buddhist teachings and perform various community services. Despite its size, the academy attracts many students from all over China and the world. The academy buildings are characterized by the small red houses where the students reside, located on the slopes of the mountains. Although the academy has an electricity supply, it does not have a water system, so students must take water from wells to their homes. Number 10. Lake Van Castle. In 2016, a team of divers led by underwater photographer Tayson Seen discovered a fortress at the bottom of Lake Van, near the port of a centuries-old city called Adilsavaz. Archaeologists familiar with the area had warned the team that there was little to find in the lake. However, the divers did not give up and continued their investigation, which was inspired by local rumors that beneath the surface of the lake there was a reserve of ancient ruins. Following the discovery of the fortress, Ceylon told local press that its walls varied between 3 to 4 meters in height and that the site spans approximately 1 kilometer. Video images of the remains show everything from piles of loose stones to smooth square walls. Number 11. Arkaim, known as the Lost City of Siberia, is an enigmatic and fascinating archaeological site located in southwestern Russia, near the border with Kazakhstan, in the southern Urals region. Discovered in 1987 by a team of Russian archaeologists, Arkaim has intrigued researchers and history enthusiasts due to its complexity and the unknowns surrounding its origin and purpose. Arkaim's discovery was accidental. Archaeologists were exploring the area in search of a suitable site for a reservoir when they came across the remains of this ancient fortified city. As excavations were carried out, it became clear that Arkaim was a Bronze Age settlement, approximately 1st century BC, belonging to the Sintashta Petrovka culture, one of the first Indo-European cultures. Arkaim stands out for its advanced urban design. The city has a circular structure with 2 concentric walls that protected the settlement. The walls, built of earth and wood, were designed to resist attacks and provide security for the inhabitants. Within the walls, the city was organized into radial sectors that housed homes, workshops, and common spaces. This radial design suggests meticulous planning and advanced engineering and architectural knowledge. One of the most fascinating aspects of Arkaim is its astronomical alignment. Studies have shown that the city was oriented in relation to celestial events, suggesting that its builders had a deep knowledge of astronomy. Some researchers compare Arkaim to Stonehenge due to its possible use as an astronomical observatory. The arrangement of the structures allows astronomical phenomena such as the solstices and equinoxes to be observed, which could have had a ritual or calendrical meaning for its inhabitants. Despite numerous excavations and studies, Arkaim remains shrouded in mystery. It is not known with certainty why the city was abandoned or what its main purpose was. Some theories suggest that it could have been a religious center, an astronomical observatory, or a military fortress. The absence of cemeteries in human remains also raises questions about the daily life and funeral customs of its inhabitants. Today, Arkeim is a site of great interest to both archaeologists and tourists. It has become a symbol of ancient Russian history and a window to the Indo-European past. The site attracts thousands of visitors each year, who come to admire the ruins and reflect on the enigmas of this ancient city. Arkeim has also inspired a cultural and spiritual renaissance in the region, with many people seeing it as a sacred place of power. Arkeim, the lost city of Siberia, remains an enigma that challenges our understanding of ancient history. Its advanced urban planning, its astronomical alignments, and the mysteries that surround it continue to fascinate those who study and visit it. Arkeim is not only a testament to the engineering and knowledge of ancient Indo-European cultures, but also an invitation to continue exploring and unraveling the secrets of the past. Number 12. Pavla Petri. At the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea, south of modern Greece, lies the sunken city of Pavla Petri. Archaeologists believe this once bustling port, now 4 meters underwater, is the oldest submerged city ever found, with origins dating back around 5,000 years. Pavla Petri prospered for more than 2 centuries before sinking around 1000 BC due to a powerful earthquake that altered the topography of the region. Marine geoarchaeologist Dr. Nicholas Fleming discovered Pavla Petri in 1967. In 1968, a team of archaeologists from the University of Cambridge mapped the remains and dated them to 2800 BC after some kind of confusion. Pavla Petri was ahead of his time, as evidenced by his roads, water management systems, and well-designed buildings. Although erosion has affected the ruins, Pavla Petri's structures, including stone foundations, remains of temples, plazas, tombs, and other buildings, are remarkably well preserved. The city's inhabitants were probably farmers, fishermen, livestock breeders, and textile producers. Pavla Petri occupied a prominent position along an important trade route. In 2009, researchers created a 3D digital representation of the city, offering a realistic view of what Pavla Petri might have looked like during its heyday. Number 13. Atousa in Turkey. Atousa, in Turkey, is the archaeological site of the ancient capital of the Hittite Empire, located in the central region of Anatolia. Founded around the 17th century BC, Atousa was the political and cultural center of the Hittites during their heyday between the 14th and 13th centuries BC. The Atousa site encompasses an extensive walled area with ceremonial, residential, and administrative structures. Among its most notable monuments are the temples, palaces, and monumental gates decorated with reliefs and sculptures. The Lion Gate stands out, a majestic entrance flanked by sculptures of lions that symbolize the strength and power of the empire. Atousa is famous for its complex cuneiform writing system, used to record administrative, diplomatic, and religious texts. Finds of cuneiform tablets have provided valuable information about the political history, religious practices, and international relations of the Hittites, as well as details about daily life in the capital. The discovery of Atousa in the 19th century revolutionized our understanding of ancient Anatolia and the Hittite civilization. Today it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that attracts visitors and scholars from around the world, offering a fascinating glimpse into one of the most influential cultures of the Bronze Age. Number 14. In the greenery of County Meath, Ireland, lies Newgrange, a Neolithic tomb older than Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids. Built around 3200 BC, it is part of the Brú na Bóinne complex, a World Heritage Site that also includes the tombs of Knowth and Dowth. Newgrange is a large circular mound surrounded by stones engraved with megalithic art. The structure measures 85 meters wide and 12 meters high, and was built with approximately 200,000 tons of earth and stone from far-flung locations such as the Mourne Mountains in Wicklow. In the center of Newgrange there is a stone passage leading to a cruciform chamber used to bury burned and unburned human bones, suggesting their use in funerary rites. The passage is aligned to capture the winter solstice sunrise through a roof box, flooding the interior chamber with sunlight and highlighting the astronomical importance of the tomb. Archaeologists believe that Newgrange served a religious or ceremonial purpose, underlined by its complex art and architectural sophistication. The facade, predominantly made of white quartz boulders, and the presence of a surrounding stone circle further accentuate its ceremonial importance. The site's historical significance is deepened by its role in Irish mythology, believed to be a home to deities such as the Dagda and his son Angus. Mythological narratives indicate that Newgrange was not just a monument, but a central figure in stories of sovereignty and divinity, where the heavenly and terrestrial kingdoms met. Archaeological studies, especially those of Michael J. O'Kelly between 1962 and 1975, have been crucial in revealing the secrets of Newgrange. O'Kelly's reconstructions, such as restoring the front of the tomb to facilitate visitor access, although controversial, have helped preserve this ancient structure. Furthermore, Newgrange's art, with its engravings of spirals, arches and geometric patterns, shows an advanced understanding of design and symbolism. These engravings, mainly on the entrance stone and gunwale stones, are believed to have ritual significance beyond the decorative.